What's hiding underneath things can be scary. Underwater, under your bed, especially what's under your carpet. Except when you get new carpet from Carpet One Floor and Home. After tearing up your old carpet, they'll vacuum and apply Health Annex antimicrobial to your subfloor, disinfecting and killing mold, mildew, and any remaining general awfulness. Carpet One Floor and Home goes the extra mile to protect you, your family, and your home. Carpet One Floor and Home in Columbia, making your home beautiful, guaranteed.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Wednesday, May the 25th. We're going to talk about dentistry today and some of the changes that have occurred just in the past 8 to 10 years when you go to the dentist. We have two experts with us, the husband and wife team, Dr. Philip Batson and Dr. Elizabeth Abe. It's good to have you here from Columbia Healthy Smiles.
Thanks for having us.
And we were talking, Philip, before we went on. Now, I was a patient of your dad's for many, many, many years. And I remember going in, and when we do the x-rays, they put that little thing in your mouth, and then she'd go in the back room, and you hear, come back, take it out, put another one in, go in the back room, yeah. And then she'd go, okay, we're going to develop the film now. Yep. And then come in with the little slides and place them on that box, and you look at it. That's all changed. It's not like that anymore. What are some of the biggest changes that have occurred in dentistry?
Well, like you said, yeah, making that switch from analog to digital, just like all of our phones take, digital photos, there's no film photos anymore.
Right.
The same thing, is really prevalent in dentistry of digital x-rays, having those sensors that capture the image, and it can just immediately be uploaded into the software on the computer. That's just just been a great advancement for not just dentists but patients as well. They're faster. They show more. They're more diagnostic for us, and also they have less radiation exposure associated with them.
So there's less radiation with the digital X-rays. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So when you're doing these digital x-rays, they show up immediately. Mm-hmm. You mentioned it shows more than what the analog x-rays were showing?
Well, we have the ability to, look at it on a bigger field of view, bigger screen. You have it on a big computer screen right there, but also just the accuracy and the detail that digital sensor can pick up is more than what was able to be captured on film. Now,
you also mentioned something else that you have. What is it, the 3D imaging?
Oh, yeah.
What is that?
So that is just essentially a really fancy camera on the end of a wand. And so we can scan your teeth and create a 3D image basically on the computer. And then from there, there's lots of different possibilities too.
All of these changes have taken place very rapidly when you consider what dentistry was 30 years ago or 40 years ago. What are some of the other advances besides the x-rays?
And I like to kind of give an analogy to cell phones. Our cell phones used to be big and blocky, and they've gotten smaller and smaller and smaller, but they've gotten faster and faster, more efficient, and they can do so much more. So like if even the technology's been around, it's just made that just rapid advancement as our computer, processors and technologies just continue to advance. One thing that's becoming more prevalent in dental offices is the ability to take what we call 3D images, 3D x-rays of patients' teeth and jaws. And it's a dental cone beam is what it is. And that allows us to see the jaw in more detail, teeth in more detail. And that's becoming much more prevalent in the dental field now.
What about when you're repairing teeth? There's upgraded or different types of material now that's used instead of the old type of fillings that were before, right?
Yes. Now, like resin or your tooth-colored fillings have been around for a long time, but now you probably see a lot more of it, or it is requested more in opposed to like the amalgam that has that silver color to it.
Right. Back in the old days, when you had a cavity, it was filled, and you could tell it that it was filled because you had that silver in your mouth. Now, if you have a cavity filled, it it matches the tooth perfectly, correct?
Oh yeah, and those resins are just they're getting better and better each and every year. They're getting more blendable, to the tooth. They're getting stronger. They're getting more wear resistant, and it's just continued, that improvement in that technology.
It's always better to try to preserve the teeth that you have in your mouth instead of taking them out and putting in dentures, right?
That's what we believe, yes.
Yeah. You try to save a tooth at all costs.
Within reason, yeah. And we always say, dentures aren't replacement teeth. They are a replacement for not having teeth. And it's a big difference. And we try to convey that to patients as dentures really are usually a last resort, for a patient. If everything else has been tried, all kind of treatment avenues have been looked at. Because if you go down to a traditional set of dentures, something that's not functioning with any implants or stability, just traditional dentures, your chewing capacity force, goes down by 85%. So, imagine.
What do you mean? I don't understand
so
that.
Your ability to function and chew.
If you have dentures?
Traditional dentures goes down by about 80 to 85%. So you take your favorite food, you reduce your ability to chew that by 80 to 85%. And, I let patients kind of think about that and decide if that's something they want to go for.
If you have dentures, your chewing ability goes down about 85%? Mm-hmm. Why is that?
Because your teeth you're in your jawbone. The force of it, you can do a lot more. It can function a lot better than
if you have dentures.
Because dentures are sitting, they're all supported by your tissue. Mm-hmm. Unless these dentures are attached to implants, which is a whole kind of different avenue for dentures and stability, and that can get you back to higher functioning rates. But just traditional dentures that are sitting on top of tissue, supported only by your tissue, there's nothing to keep them, in place except for some laws of physics. And that really can reduce the stability of them.
Okay, so when I'm listening to him and or talk about taking care of your teeth, you want the bottom line is you want to take care of your teeth the best that you can. Dentures are the last resort. So you've got these teeth, make sure they stay healthy, stay clean, so that you can keep your teeth. They're meant to last a lifetime. The best thing to do to keep our teeth healthy. Real quick, we're almost out of time.
Home care and seeing your dentist.
Home care and seeing your dentist. And home care means flossing, brushing 2 or 3 times a day. And the thing that you taught me is if you can't brush, just rinse your mouth out with some warm water, and that helps break it up.
Break up what's been sitting on the teeth as best as possible.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming by today. If you have any questions or you need some help, you can give them a call at Columbia Healthy Smiles. Your number is?
573-875-7071.
Okay, got it. Thank you. Aloha.
Thank you.